Hey y'all, it's Khadisha and I'm back with another video. We have to stop arguing. I don't think we realize how, is it counterintuitive? I think that's the word. Uh, it is. It's like it doesn't get us anywhere. And so we have to basically, and I'm not saying don't act like what you represent or what you have to say doesn't matter. That's not the thing. Most of the time, what we're arguing about in the grand scheme of things, we won't really be able to change someone's mind about it until they have like a revelation for themselves or have some type of encounter for themselves. And so most of the time we just have to just let it go. And of course, if you are that person, if you're that girl or you're that guy, you're gonna be like, oh, I ain't gotta argue. I know, I know who I am. And most of the time, that's what we're trying to prove to someone, who we are, and we argue about it. And it's just like, if you know who you are and you know what you stand for, you don't have to argue with anybody. You could just walk away and be feeling okay, because like at the end of the day, you are that person. So no, I'm sorry. I'm like, that is so funny. I just thought about Jesus when they were getting ready to crucify him, and they were like, aren't you so and so, this and this. And he's like, even if I told you, you wouldn't listen anyway, so why I'm gonna waste my breath? And I think that's where we have to get to the point of realizing, like, all humans have their own opinion, are entitled to their own opinion. And so we cannot get ourselves in a place where we're angry and upset because someone disagrees with what we have to say. And it doesn't mean you're right or wrong, or they're right or wrong, vice versa. It doesn't mean that. It just means that we're all entitled to our own opinion. And I'm coming to realize that every day that, oh my goodness, I don't have time to argue with anybody. And the reason why I'm making this video is because this actually just happened to me this week. I was talking to somebody and they did something crazy, and I was just like, okay. And I just went on my business, because people want you to argue, or they want you to try to prove your point. And unless it is a debate where that is calls for, that is what needs to be done. Other than that, don't do it, because like I said, you are wasting your breath. And I don't want you to waste any of your breath, because your time is precious and your words are precious. And we don't have time to be repeating what we have to say or trying to make somebody believe what we have to say, because they are entitled to their own opinion, and they're going to continue to think the way they want to think, no matter how much you try to argue a case. So it's not up to you to try to make somebody see a perspective from where you're seeing it. Like I said, unless that is, like you're in a courtroom, those things are, where it's called for. But I'm just talking about everyday life, having a conversation with somebody. It's not about trying to prove yourself right to them. It's a way that we can talk to somebody, communicate that is effectively, other than arguing, screaming at the top of your lungs. It's like, no, be able to tell somebody this, and this, and be done with it. And just like, if they accept it, okay. If they don't, you're, like I said, you're that guy, you're that girl. So you don't have to worry about arguing. Yes, y'all, this video, I feel like it was funny. I hope you got something from it. And I hope you no longer argue with people, because we don't have time to waste. We don't have time to be arguing with flesh and blood these days, because the battle is much bigger than that. So thank you so much for watching this video. And like I always say, remember to be the change that you want to see in someone else. Until next time, bye. Bye.